I make 100,000 a month as a day trader. And in this video, I want to show you how you can do that yourself because it was not always the case. 4 years ago, I was a broke chef who was homeless and I had a big problem in my life. I was not getting laid. And I'm sure some of you are in that stage right now. This whole year, you've never seen a woman naked, which is sad and wow. But I understand your situation. So I knew that this problem was taking too much of my mental space and I could not focus well on my trading. So I had to find a solution. So this is how this Inspired Alpha channel came about. So remember, I am broke. I don't have anything except for my phone. So I decided, all right, I will start approaching women and I will document the lessons that I learned. You can see this was 3 years ago. And the biggest lesson that I learned while I was building up my confidence with women was that number one, it's all a numbers game. Not every woman will be interested in you. And number two, if she rejects you, you don't have to take it personally. You just have to move on to the next one and the next one until you find what you are looking for. Come back to trading. The same concepts apply. If you take a trade and you lose, you don't have to stay there moping, oh, I lost that trade. You know, you move on to the next one and the next one and the next one, improving your skill over time. This was my first YouTube channel. You can see I have posted over 450 videos. So what this taught me, number one, was to detach myself from the outcomes of my actions. Number two was consistency because I was posting every single day. So I understand and I see the fruits of consistency. And then number three is now I realized, oh, I can get paid doing something that I love. So I found a problem that I was passionate about. I solved it in my life and then I started helping other people solve the same problem. So that is skill number one. You need to find something that you are struggling with in your personal life that needs urgent attention now. Then you need to find a solution to it and then find people with the same problem, help them. You will solve your money problems. Once my money problems were solved because I was making decent income from this channel, now I started to focus more on forex because keep in mind, the biggest challenge I was having was girls. Now that I was getting laid, then all that mental space got freed up. So all that energy was focused on forex. How did I improve my forex trading skill? All right, so we come back to KAMAU trading channel. You can see the first video I posted was 2 years ago. And so the point was for me to learn the skill, document it, and then finally help other people improve their skills. And so far, this is another source of income that is bringing me money. And I just talk about the things that I love. I talk about the challenges I face, and I help you guys understand the markets. So at this stage in my life, as I was creating this YouTube channel, I was not really struggling that much financially, but I was really struggling mentally with my trading, which brings us now to the next step. You are out of survival mode and now you are in building mode. So how exactly do you achieve consistency? All right, so you have two options. My mentor was Stacy Buck and is still Stacy Buck. I use the strategy. However, in that time when I was already making money, he did not have a mentorship program that I could enroll and fast track my trading. All I had to do was rely on his YouTube channel and then do trial and error with the money that I could have invested to understand what worked best for me. And you have those two options if you are not on survival mode right now. You can either invest in a mentor or you can do it yourself. Now, it took me over 1 year of trial and error, losing money to the markets to see what worked best. And now let's talk about consistency. Most people don't understand what consistency and profitability means. To me, it just means that at the end of the month, I am up in profit. And for a long time, I was in losses. And then I reached a point where I was not making any money, but I was also not losing any money. At the end of the month, I would be at break even, maybe minus 1%, 2%, or plus 1%, 2%. And so the next step after I had found my edge was to refine it so that I can consistently make at least even 1% every single month. Once you find that edge and you know that if I stick to this plan, then 100% I am going to make 2%. Then it stops becoming an issue of looking at the charts, but an issue of capital. Which brings us now to the next skill that I acquired, which is I have an audience. Now, how do you transform an audience to make money for you? That means just looking for those people who have the same problem as you, the problem that you have already solved, and then you help them solve the problem. Presently, I have an audience, but you guys seem to think that mentorship is really easy. Convincing people to give you money to solve their problem is not really easy as you think, because why have you not given me your money? And why do you give money to certain people and you don't to others? Because it's all about building that skill. So you need to understand sales, you need to understand marketing, you need to understand funnels, you need to understand product, you need to understand product fit. Like there are so many things you need to understand, and you build them step by step by step by step. This is where leverage comes into play. So leverage means you have something of value that other people want. For example, when I started with Inspired Alpha, I got better with women, and the guys who struggled with women would reach out so that I could help them. Same thing happens with KAMAU trading. I have the skill. People reach out to me so that I can help them become consistently profitable. So I leverage the skill that I built to charge people so that I can make more money. Because in reality, if I'm making 2 to 4% a month, then I need a very large capital in order for it to make any sense. And point here is you need high value skills 100%, and it's all self-development. Because right now I'm in shape, I enjoy options with women, I make money, and I have the freedom that I've always wanted. And now I can construct my life in a way that I want. But it all comes down to what are you doing now? And so in summary, survival mode number 1, get out of survival mode by finding a job, find a source of income. Once you solve your basic needs, then start building as fast as possible. So if you have the money to invest in a mentor, invest in a mentor. If you don't believe in that, then do trial and error until you find what works. Once you find what works, then leverage that to make more money through either selling what you have, or if you have money, then using the skill you have to make more money. If you're not on survival mode right now, then I am looking to work one-on-one with you to help you become consistently profitable. If this is you, book a call. We will see if we are the right fit. And if you got value from today's video, subscribe. See you in the next video.